I'm going to be sharing with you all the 3 techniques or 3 tips that helped me make my first $10,000. This particular type of video is just showing more light on when market structure routines occur and how do we interpret it.
God have mercy upon us.
Sincerely, I just want to share with you all the 3 tips or techniques that helped elevated my trading to taking much better trades and my forecasting as well. So I actually made this post on my Instagram and a lot of people found it mind-blowing and highly profounding, and I don't have much followers on my Instagram, so I was like, I took it upon myself to actually make this video here so other people too could benefit from it. So if you're not following me on my Instagram, please do well to follow me on my Instagram. These tips is going to be very, very helpful to you as a trader, and it's going to be helpful to beginners or those who are actually starting out to trade and forecast. And then I don't know if you find yourself in a place whereby you do your forecasting, at the end of the day you see the trades you took and you see that it's a total different thing from what you first forecasted and the trade you took. So this video is really going to be helpful to you, and this video also is going to be useful to those who trade pure price action, pure market structure strategy, SMC, ICT traders, and also support and resistance as well. So this particular type of video is just showing more light on when market structure routines occur and how do we interpret it. So those times when you see yourself you forecast and you don't go with your full forecasting and you take wrong trades are in the sense that you already done your forecast when your head was clear, but when you now take the trade, you're taking the trade out of emotion. So it's always good for you to refer back to your forecast, which is why journaling is important. The first technique is you want to ask yourself, where is price now and where is price likely to expand to? So this question brings in the condition to understand what is the condition of the market. Are we in a trending market? Are we in a consolidating market? So once you find out that we're in a consolidating market, we always thought that we should sit back in our hands and do nothing when we're in a consolidating market and wait for price to expand away from the consolidating markets. But if you ask yourself that question and you choose the inside of the condition that we are in a trending market and maybe a bullish structure, a bearish market structure, for me as an ICT trader, using the external and the internal range liquidity, if it's going to be a continuation or a reversal trade, the next thing I'm going to be like, okay, the condition of the market is we are in an external range liquidity or external market structure, so I'm waiting for price to come into internal market structure to set a stage for me to be able to do what, to go on with my execution. So at that time that price has from external range liquidity to internal range liquidity, the next technique I'm going to be using is I want to be telling myself I don't want to be buying in a no man's land. So this question or this phrase brings in, okay, you don't want to be taking action in a place where you don't understand what price is doing, or you don't want to be taking action in just anywhere you don't understand. Because I know while I was trading support and resistance, they always tell you to buy from support and sell from resistance. Or even when you're trading SMC, I think you buy from your order block and the rest of the stuff. So at the end of the day, you're waiting for price to come to a POI, AOI, your support or your resistance level before you take action, which is setting the stage, and you don't want to be buying in a no man's land. So when you tell yourself, I don't want to be buying in a no man's land, you bring the consciousness of, okay, since I don't want to buy in a no man's land, I want price to come to this place for me to be able to do this. So when you're doing this is building your patience and this is building your confidence in towards believing your setup, towards believing your strategy, and also having a predefined process towards why you're taking a trade. The next technique is the execution. So this execution, the next thing you should be telling yourself is, all right, once I've gotten the condition of the market and I've gotten the stage, the third technique is you want to be telling yourself, if price should do this, I will do this. If price doesn't do this, I will not do this. So this phrase is actually bringing to your consciousness, okay, this is what I'm looking for in a price for me to be able to click the buy or the sell button. But if price should not give me this, I'm not going to do this. But if price should do this, I will do this. So this helps you to fish out trades that are congruent to your plan, trades that are congruent to your forecasting, and trades that are not congruent to your forecasting. Because at the end of the day, when you look back, you see that those forecasting you did at first is because your head was clear and you were conscious while you were doing your forecasting. But because of the trade you're not taking, you're not trading it out of you need to make money or you need to take that trade, you fail to refer back to your forecasting. So these are things I came up by myself over time, watching other people's video and watching the mistake I've made, going through my ASR, going through my forecasting. I found out that this is something I've done over time that have helped me improve my forecasting, helped me improve my trading, and it's something that I'm still using. and I felt like, okay, let me share it out to the community because it's going to be useful. And the only thing you can actually do for yourself is actually do what? Take a pen, take a book, write it down, study, reflect on it, ponder it, and then experience will guide you if you keep on using it. And one thing I want to also remind you guys is that a lot of people might be seers but few are observers. The only thing you can do for yourself is to actually use it, because a lot of people might see it, they might listen to it, but they might not use it, which is why solutions to problems are out there, but it's only few people it works for. That's how it works with strategy as well. A lot of people see it, but it's only people who use it the proper way, not even using it the proper way, that might be useful. So I hope this video was insightful and you got a lot of knowledge from it, and I'm going to be leaving some pictures of how I arrived at this and some of the examples on how it works. So if you go back text and use it, you'll see that it is very, very useful and it's going to change your trading to another level. So give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, peace.